Skin preparation for makeup. When people talk about putting on makeup, they usually think about putting on products like foundation, eyeliners, mascara, etc. That is an entirely valid approach, but in our course, the makeup application does not start like that, and trust us on this one, it should not consist only of those products for you as well. Everything in that list of products will be used, of course. The only difference is that you never want to skip the steps that should be done before you start doing makeup. After you have done all the prerequisites, you can enjoy playing around with products that people usually consider makeup products. Of course, that is if you wish to be remarkable at what you do. This lesson will discuss steps that you should consider doing before you start with your regular makeup routine. If you follow all the steps, or at least most of them, your makeup results will be much more consistent, and the skin quality will be much better for sure. These steps are mostly based on proper skincare, which helps out with the makeup routine. But its most significant impact is in the skin quality department. We can start our talk now about the actual topic we have in store for you here. It would be best if we started our makeup routine with the skin preparation process. That means cleaning the skin, nourishing it, and making it homogeneous across the entire area. That way, we are going to take good care of the skin we are about to work on. That can be done in a few simple steps which, of course, we are about to cover one by one. Step number 1. Determining the skin type. Determining the skin type is the first step you wish to perform when doing makeup on any person. You want to keep in mind that you can't even correctly treat the skin with skincare products if you do not know what type of skin is in front of you. If you do not remember all the different skin types and their properties, do not feel discouraged. Just get back to the previous lessons and refresh your memory. Now that you possess the knowledge about different skin types and proper ways to determine which skin type is in front of you, you can apply that knowledge and decide which skin type is on the person's face sitting in front of you. So now, you are ready to continue your proper skincare treatment. Step number 2. Pick the right skincare product types. This is your next step. You want to make sure that you have used the fact that you understand each skin type to the fullest and base all makeup products on that knowledge. That is the only proper way to do makeup and to really do it great. You sure do want to get back to our lesson about different skincare products, because we have covered different skincare product types and have stated which product types and formulas work best with specific skin types. We will provide you with a short overview of that information here as well, but have in mind that this is a much shorter version without much detail. When it comes to dry skin, you will want to provide as much moisture throughout your products, and also you will want to use products that do not tend to remove all the oil from the top layer of the skin. For oily skin, you will want to do the opposite. You will want to remove as much oil from the skin as possible, and you will not want to provide it with a lot of additional moisture because it would be too greasy and makeup would not look nice on the skin. Combined skin would need you to combine treatment for oily and dry skin. So you will treat dry skin areas as you would dry skin, and oily areas of the face you will treat as you would treat oily skin. When it comes to sensitive skin, you have to remember that every skin type can be sensitive: dry, oily, combined, or regular. If you have determined that you are working with sensitive skin, You will want to pay close attention to the ingredients list of each product you plan to use. You will want to use products that are mostly natural and do not irritate the skin. And when you have picked all of the products based on the skin type, there will be no room for any mistakes to occur. Step number 3. Cleanser. Cleanser is the first product to be used in our skincare routine. Now that you know the features of each skin type, and you remember our lesson about cleansers, you will have no trouble picking the right cleanser type for the skin in front of you. The first thing you will want to do after you have determined which product you will use is to wash the face. A good approach is to use lukewarm water and splash the face with it. You will want to use warm water because it would help your skin pores open up, which will make the entire cleansing process much more effective. You do not want to be using hot water because it would dry off the skin. Now, the face is ready for the cleansing to begin. The process is straightforward. You apply some cleanser product onto the fingertips or a cotton pad and rub it in by incorporating circular motions to massage the product into the face. You do not want to make this process quick. You will want to massage the face for at least 30 seconds to provide the cleanser with enough time to do its magic on the skin. When that is done, it is time to wash the cleanser off the face. Again, using lukewarm water. You will want to make sure that no cleanser product is left on the face when you are done washing it. And finally, you will want to use a clean towel to dry off the face. You do not want to rub the face with a towel. Just gently press the towel into the face to absorb the water from it. Step number 4. Toner. Toner should be the next step in your skincare routine. If you try remembering our lesson about toners, you will know that they are an excellent ally for dead skin cell removal and promoting new skin cell production. It will also remove any bacteria, germs, dirt, and residue of any kind left over after the cleansing process. So, you might consider toner as another line of defense against all kinds of dirt that might be found on our faces. You will undoubtedly want to pick the right toner for your skin type, which translates to determining the percentage of alcohol in the toner based on your skin type in most cases. Just a quick reminder, the higher percentage of alcohol inside of toner, the more it would dry off the skin. The proper application process is, again, very straightforward. You will want to pick up a cotton pad of any kind and pour some toner on it. Then, you will start to gently rub the toner into the skin, all over the face, until you have covered the entire area of it. No matter how much you cleansed the face, the cotton pad will be dirty for sure after using toner on the face. even though you just rinsed it a few moments ago. Step number 5. Exfoliating the skin comes right after the toner. The first thing to note here is that you do not want to do this step every day. You will want to exfoliate the face somewhere in the range from once a week up to 3 times a week. Exfoliating the skin is used to remove any dead skin cells and provide the skin with fresh blood and oxygen. Providing the skin with fresh blood and oxygen will enable it to produce new skin cells that will be more youthful looking, that will contain more elasticity than they would regularly. Another impact that exfoliating has on the skin is that it will leave the skin with micro swellings, making the skin pores appear smaller and our skin smoother. Exfoliating can be included in many different forms. You can, for example, exfoliate the skin while using a cleanser. The only difference will be that you will use a clean towel to apply the cleanser instead of fingertips and apply a bit more force while exfoliating. You can also find some specific exfoliating products on the market designed just for the exfoliation process. They contain rough particles in their texture, which will create micro scratches on the skin and remove everything from the top layer of it, which is the exfoliation's sole purpose. Step number 6. Serum. Serum is going to provide even more hydration for the skin. That is why we put it on the top of the list of products you wish to have at your disposal if you're working with dry skin. You want to provide your skin with every possible source of nourishment in the form of nutrients and vitamins, and feed it everything it might need to be replenished and rehydrated, so it could look its best at all times. Serums usually contain some antioxidants, which will lower inflammation and irritation, which will get you a long way with fighting dry skin or sensitive skin. Use serum after you cleanse and tone your face, right before you apply the moisturizer. The application process is simple. Just apply small amounts of serum on dry areas of the skin and pat it gently with a cotton pad until it is absorbed into the skin. Step number 7. Moisturizer. Moisturizer comes next. It is the step you do not want to skip. The first step is the usual one, determining the type of moisturizer we would like to be using for the specific skin we're working with. You might want to provide your clients with free advice and tell them about the moisturizer's importance. As we have stated before, we will be providing you in future lessons with our advice for the daily and nightly skincare routines. For that cause, you will want to have 2 different moisturizers in your collection, because you do not want the same features from the moisturizers when you use them for daily use and night use. The day use should be lighter and maybe even contain some sunblock, because you do not want to feel you have something on your skin during the entire day, making you feel uncomfortable. And during the night, you want to provide your skin with all the nourishment it might need to replenish and renew the dead cells with new, fresh cells created with all the required resources so that the skin would be as amazing as possible. As stated many times to this point, you will undoubtedly want to include a moisturizer in your daily routines, because it provides so much value for your skin and does not require a lot of attention when you use it. That way, making it your perfect ally in the skincare department. When it comes to the application process, there is nothing to worry about because it is straightforward. There are a few things to have in mind, and you will be all set and ready. You do not want to rub the moisturizer into the skin. Just use a gentle patting to apply it onto the skin. After that, just let the skin absorb the product. Another bad thing to do is to apply too much product. You want to make the skin able to absorb the moisturizer you have applied on it. Please do not go too heavy with the application, because you will end up with greasy looking skin that will not be a very optimal foundation for the makeup that is soon to be applied on top of it. Step number 8. Wait for the moisturizer to get absorbed by the skin. This is a commonly skipped step, which causes many problems for people doing makeup. If you do not wait for the moisturizer to get absorbed by the skin, it will not provide a good makeup base. There will be too much water on the face, and the makeup can slip off the face due to that fact. We will be covering ways to prevent this from happening using setting powders, but you do not want to add potential problems to your plate. The easiest way is to wait for a few minutes for the moisturizer to dry off, become absorbed by the skin, and when that is done, continue doing your magic. Step number 9. Preparing the lips. Preparing the lips is the process where we will exfoliate them and then apply moisturizer on them. Lips need our attention as well, so you might want to provide them with some before you apply any color to them. Exfoliating might be done using a towel or a toothbrush. With this process, you will remove any dead skin cells, making the blood go into the lips, making the lips look red and encouraging new skin cell production. And one more tip. You should not exfoliate your lips right before the makeup application. Do it before you go to bed. That way, the irritation will pass until the moment you apply the makeup. The next step is the moisturizer or a lip balm, which is essential if you do not want your lips to absorb all the product you lay on top of them. If the lips are dehydrated, they will certainly do that. So use a lip balm you like, wait something like 10 minutes for lips to absorb the product, and after that, you are ready to go. Step number 10. Pick up the right primer for the scenario you're encountering. Do not worry, we will get to primers in great detail in upcoming lessons, so you will learn how to do this without breaking a sweat. Only remember that this is the point where you would want to apply your primer. So this was a short overview of steps you wish to take to make the most out of every makeup routine you will be doing. We hope you like the procedure we have mentioned and that you will use it because we know you will love the results that it provides. This is the last lesson in this area. We hope you have learned a thing or two about our skin and the proper ways to treat it and provide it with some additional quality and beauty. If you apply the stuff we taught you in this area, you will surely be able to amaze people with your skill and knowledge. But that is to improve so much more till the end of this course. We are just starting.